Have you ever wondered why demons begged Jesus to send them into the pigs? This fascinating story from the Bible holds a deep and obscure reason that will surprise you. The encounter between Jesus and the demons is one of the most intriguing moments in the Gospels. Jesus' authority is challenged by a legion of demons, and what happens next is both dramatic and mysterious. The demons, recognizing Jesus' power, plead with him not to cast them out into the abyss, but instead to allow them to enter a herd of pigs. This request and Jesus' response hold a significant meaning that goes beyond the surface of the story. As we delve deeper, you'll discover the profound implications of this event and why it remains relevant to our spiritual understanding today. Understanding this story isn't just about knowing a biblical event. It's about uncovering a powerful lesson that can change how we see spiritual battles and our faith. If we overlook the deeper meaning, we might miss out on valuable insights into how evil operates and how we can protect ourselves. The stakes are high because this story teaches us about the reality of spiritual warfare and the authority of Jesus over all forces of darkness. By grasping the significance of why the demons begged to be sent into the pigs, we can gain a better understanding of our spiritual journey and the battles we face. This knowledge can empower us to stand firm in our faith and recognize the power of Jesus in our lives. In the Gospel of Mark, Jesus encounters a man possessed by many demons. This man lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him, not even with chains. The demons had such a strong hold on him that he would break the chains and be driven into solitary places. When Jesus arrived, the man ran to him and fell on his knees, shouting at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In God's name, don't torture me." This dramatic scene sets the stage for one of the most powerful displays of Jesus' authority. Jesus asked the man, "What is your name?" And the demons replied, "My name is Legion, for we are many." This reveals the extent of the man's possession and the overwhelming force of evil within him. The demons then begged Jesus repeatedly not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside, and the demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." Jesus gave them permission, and the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. This story is not just a historical account. It is filled with layers of meaning that we can explore to understand more about the spiritual realm and our place within it. The demon's desperate plea and Jesus' authoritative response demonstrate the power dynamics at play and the ultimate victory of good over evil. This event also challenges us to think about our own spiritual battles and the forces that may be at work in our lives. As we continue to unravel the story, we will uncover why the demons specifically asked to be sent into the pigs and what this reveals about their nature and Jesus' mission. Demons in the biblical context are seen as malevolent spirits that cause harm and suffering. They are often portrayed as seeking to inhabit human beings to carry out their destructive plans. In many biblical stories, demons are shown to have a strong aversion to Jesus because they recognize his divine authority. This is evident in the story where the demons immediately recognize Jesus and plead with him not to torture them. This interaction highlights the fear and desperation of the demons when confronted with the power of Jesus. Understanding the nature of demons helps us grasp why they reacted the way they did and begged to be sent into the pigs instead of being cast out into the abyss. Demons are not just random evil spirits. They have a purpose and a strategy. Their goal is to undermine God's work and bring chaos and destruction. In the story of the possessed man, the demons had taken full control of his life, driving him to live among the tombs and causing him immense suffering. Their recognition of Jesus as the Son of the Most High God shows their awareness of his power and their fear of his authority. This acknowledgement is crucial because it sets the stage for understanding why they begged to be sent into the pigs. They knew that Jesus had the power to command them and feared the consequences of being cast out entirely. But why did the demons specifically ask to be sent into the pigs? To answer this, we need to delve deeper into the possible reasons and the obscure truth behind their request. One possible reason is that the demons needed a host to continue their existence and carry out their evil deeds. By entering the pigs, they could avoid being cast into the abyss, a place of confinement and torment for them. This indicates their desperation to remain in the physical realm and continue their influence, even if it meant inhabiting animals. Another reason could be related to the cultural and symbolic significance of pigs during that time. In Jewish culture, pigs were considered unclean animals, and their presence was associated with impurity. The demons' choice of the pigs as their new hosts could symbolize their affinity for uncleanliness and their rejection of the holy and pure. By choosing the pigs, the demons were aligning themselves with the very symbols of impurity and defilement in the eyes of the Jewish people. This act could also be seen as an attempt to mock and defile what was considered pure and holy. The obscure truth behind their request lies in understanding the deeper spiritual implications. The demons' plea to be sent into the pigs reveals their recognition of Jesus' authority and their fear of complete annihilation. They knew that Jesus had the power to cast them into the abyss, a fate they desperately wanted to avoid. By begging to be sent into the pigs, they were trying to escape this ultimate punishment and find a temporary refuge. This request and Jesus' response highlight the stark contrast between the forces of good and evil and the ultimate authority of Jesus over all spiritual beings. The significance of the pigs in the story cannot be overlooked. Pigs were seen as unclean animals in Jewish culture, and their association with impurity adds a layer of meaning to the demon's request. The choice of pigs as the demon's new hosts is symbolic of the impurity and defilement that the demons represent. By entering the pigs, the demons were expressing their true nature and aligning themselves with what was considered unclean and impure. This act of possession was not just a random choice, but a deliberate move that had deep cultural and symbolic implications. In the eyes of the Jewish people, pigs were detested and avoided because they were seen as unclean according to the Mosaic Law. The demons' choice to enter the pigs was a reflection of their affinity for what was impure and their rejection of holiness. This symbolism underscores the nature of evil as something that corrupts and defiles. The drowning of the pigs can also be seen as a symbolic act of cleansing, where the impure spirits were driven into the water and destroyed, mirroring the ritual purification through water in Jewish practices. The story of the demons and the pigs challenges us to think about the nature of impurity and holiness. It prompts us to reflect on how evil seeks to corrupt and how Jesus' authority brings purification and restoration. By choosing the pigs, the demons revealed their true nature and their ultimate fate when confronted by the power of Jesus. This event serves as a powerful reminder of the victory of good over evil and the transformative power of Jesus' presence in our lives. As we continue to explore this story, we will uncover more layers of meaning and the profound spiritual lessons it holds. The spiritual implications of the demons' request are profound. The fact that they begged to be sent into the pigs shows their desperation and fear of being cast into the abyss, a place of eternal torment and separation from the physical world. This highlights a critical aspect of spiritual warfare, the recognition of Jesus' supreme authority over all evil forces. The demons' plea indicates that they knew their time was up and that Jesus had the ultimate power to command their destiny. Their request to enter the pigs is a testament to their fear of judgment and their attempt to find any escape from the inevitable. This story teaches us that even the most malevolent forces recognize the authority of Jesus. It underscores the reality that spiritual battles are not just about good versus evil, but about the ultimate power of the divine over all creation. The demon's desperation also reflects the power of faith and the protection it offers. When we align ourselves with Jesus, we stand under his authority and are shielded from the destructive forces of evil. This understanding can strengthen our faith and give us confidence in the face of spiritual challenges, knowing that we are under the protection of a higher power. The authority of Jesus over demons is a central theme in this story. When Jesus arrived, the demons immediately recognized him and acknowledged his power by begging for mercy. This acknowledgement is significant because it shows that Jesus' authority is absolute and undisputed, even by the forces of darkness. The demon's fear and submission to Jesus' command demonstrate his supreme power over all spiritual beings. This event serves as a powerful reminder of the authority that believers have through their faith in Jesus. Jesus' command to the demons to enter the pigs was not just an act of mercy, but also a demonstration of his control over the situation. By allowing the demons to enter the pigs, Jesus showed that he could dictate their actions and ultimate fate. This display of authority reassured the witnesses of his divine power and provided a clear message about the strength of faith. It also highlighted the fact that no evil force can stand against the power of Jesus. This lesson is crucial for us today as we navigate our spiritual journeys, reminding us that we have a powerful ally in our faith. The reaction of the people to this event is also significant. After the demons entered the pigs and the herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and drowned, the people who witnessed it were amazed and fearful. They saw firsthand the power of Jesus and the impact of his actions on the physical and spiritual realms. This reaction reflects the awe and reverence that Jesus' authority inspires. It also shows the tangible effects of spiritual battles and the visible changes that can occur when Jesus intervenes. The people's fear and amazement underscore the reality of spiritual warfare and the importance of recognizing Jesus' power. Their reaction serves as a reminder that witnessing the power of faith can be both awe-inspiring and intimidating. It challenges us to consider how we respond to the presence of the divine in our lives and how we acknowledge the authority of Jesus in our spiritual battles. This story invites us to reflect on our own faith and the ways in which we recognize and respond to the power of Jesus. The mirror of reality principle is deeply intertwined with this story. The external world reflects our internal beliefs and identity, much like the demon's external manifestation of their internal desperation and fear. By understanding this principle, we can see how the spiritual world mirrors our internal state. The demon's plea to enter the pigs is a reflection of their internal recognition of Jesus' power and their desperate attempt to avoid judgment. This principle teaches us that our internal state has a direct impact on our external experiences and that spiritual battles often reflect our inner struggles. Applying this principle to our lives means recognizing the importance of our internal beliefs and identity. Just as the demon's internal fear and desperation were reflected in their plea, our internal faith and strength can be reflected in our external victories. By focusing on our internal state and aligning ourselves with Jesus, we can influence our external experiences and overcome spiritual challenges. This understanding empowers us to take control of our spiritual journey and shape our reality through faith and belief. The act of possession by the demons and their subsequent drowning highlights the concept of cleansing and purification. When the demons entered the pigs and the herd drowned, it symbolized a cleansing of impurity and a restoration of purity. This act mirrors the process of spiritual purification, where evil is cast out and the soul is cleansed. It shows that through faith and the power of Jesus, we can achieve spiritual purification and overcome the forces of evil. This concept of cleansing and purification is central to our spiritual journey. By aligning ourselves with Jesus and seeking his authority, we can cast out the impurities in our lives and achieve a state of spiritual purity. The drowning of the pigs serves as a powerful symbol of this process, reminding us that through faith, we can overcome evil and achieve spiritual cleansing. This story encourages us to seek purification in our lives and trust in the power of Jesus to guide us on this path. Finally, the mirror cycle in this story teaches us about the process of shaping our destiny through our internal beliefs and actions. The demon's plea and their ultimate fate reflect the cycle of internal belief and external manifestation. By understanding this cycle, we can learn to shape our reality through our internal state and align our actions with our beliefs. This principle is a powerful tool for spiritual growth and transformation, teaching us that our internal state has a direct impact on our external experiences. By breaking the mirror cycle of negative beliefs and aligning ourselves with positive faith, we can transform our lives and achieve our spiritual goals. The story of the demons and the pigs serves as a powerful reminder of this principle, showing us that our internal state can shape our destiny. This lesson encourages us to focus on our internal beliefs and actions, trusting in the power of faith to guide us on our spiritual journey. This obscure story about demons and pigs reveals profound truths about spiritual authority, the nature of evil, and the power of faith. By understanding the deeper meaning behind the demon's plea, we can gain valuable insights into spiritual warfare and the protection offered by faith in Jesus. The significance of the pigs, the spiritual implications of the demon's request, and the authority of Jesus all teach us important lessons about our spiritual journey. Reflecting on these lessons can strengthen our faith and understanding, empowering us to stand firm in our spiritual battles. If you found this video enlightening, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and may your faith continue to guide and protect you.